without further ado, let's kick off our open house with our first speaker of today, Sophie Lemieux, CMC. Sophie has been actively involved with the CMC Canada community for the past 4 years, serving in various capacities such as Quebec's regional director, vice chair, and now as chair. With over a decade of participation in committees within the province, Sophie brings a lot of experience to today's webinar. Professionally, she transitioned from a microbiologist to a project management in the pharmaceutical industry. After completing her MBA, Sophie climbed the corporate ladder, reaching management heights just before getting into consulting in 2013. Sophie, welcome, and tell us more about the CMC designation.
Thank you, Josette. Hello, everyone. Very nice to see you today. Very nice that you could be with us. So yes, I have about 15 minutes to explain you why I became a CMC. Why is this designation one of the best one I feel that someone can have? And so, yes, Josette did my bio quickly, but just to let you know, when I decided now 11 years ago that I would become a consultant, and I decided to then start my own practice, I didn't quite know what else I could add after my MBA, right? Because MBA, a lot of people hold an MBA, and so you don't want to go back to school. So you don't know exactly what you can do after you've done that. And so in my province, I was already a member of a professional order. And after a while, I saw some advertisement about CMC. And all of a sudden, it appeared to me that this is the type of consulting that I do. And there's a title, professional title that exists, a professional designation that exists. So I started to be interested in that and started my journey to become a CMC. In terms of the value it brought to me, well, just the process of being certified is a learning experience. In my perspective, there's a lot of value in the process of being certified, because when you go through that process, well, first, depending on the province where you are, you will and you see this wonderful crew will also give you the details of it, but you get sponsors that will be with you, so CMCs that will be with you throughout the journey. And so it helped me develop a professional network, I would say indispensable professional network. I found great people now that have become colleagues. And so just that, it was really interesting. And so while doing the process, I also, you'll see there's courses. So there's ethics courses, there's essentials of management consulting. And even though you've learned all of those things throughout your past experience, studies, well, it's tailored to the consulting profession. So I met great people also during the courses. The following speaker, Chris and I, we were already discussing that it's been 10 years since our path crossed during the EMC Essentials of Management Consulting class. So while you do that, you have a reflection on your practice. What kind of consultant do you want to be? You learn about the difference between someone that is holding the designation and someone that doesn't. And all of a sudden you start to compare because you collaborate with different people and you start to compare how do they work. So now you come to realize, okay, well, yeah, in terms of ethics, we don't share the same ethics, the methodology, and you start to understand the value of the designation. So whenever down the road I had a mandate to do, whenever I knew someone was holding the designation, well, for me, it's a comfort zone. I know we'll get along easy. We have the same perspective on how to conduct a mandate. And we will follow the same code of ethics, which is pretty strong for consultants at CMC. So throughout this course, which didn't take that long because you follow your course. Well, you have a path that is assigned to you depending on your professional background, experience. And then at the end, well, you have an oral assessment. And the oral assessment, because today I'm also a sponsor to new CMCs. And when you do the oral assessment, you learn so much because peers, other people with great experience, bring you feedback, ask you questions. So it helps you grow within your profession. So again, in my experience, the process, the journey in becoming certified brought great value to my profession. Once you're certified, well, now you have those letters beside your name and you have to explain it to people. And so when you say that you're a certified management consultant and that it's a worldwide known title, people get interested in that. Oh yeah, what's that all about? And so you're able to explain to your clients that you have a strong code of ethics, methodology, and all of that. And so it brings confidence because we're also there to protect the public. The designation, the association is there to protect the public as well. And so it brings a lot of confidence whenever, well, anyways, and whenever I talk about it, and I always talk about it with my clients in my different mandates. And so what else can I tell you about? And then, oh yeah, one important thing throughout that, when you're starting your business, for example, well, you need to, of course, get mandates and get to know people. And so I found that the association in my province and also with CMC-Canada, it really helps you acquire different, I can say mandates, because there's a lot of opportunities to volunteer in the association. And when people see you as a volunteer, they get to know you. When they get to know you, that's how they refer you as well. So volunteering through the association, and again, with my province, my certifying institute, it really helped develop my practice, develop my network, and acquire interesting mandates. So I thought it was a pretty good way of doing business development. And then while doing that, well, I sort of got I really love the people that volunteer through the CMC Association and again in my province. And so I got a chance to, like Josette told you, do a lot of volunteer in my province. I sponsor a lot of CMCs so that they get through the stream process and that they get those letters after their names. And what else? Well, I've been also involved with CMC-Canada. First as a representative of Quebec, and I was chosen as vice chair, and I'm now proudly the chair of CMC-Canada, and I'm thrilled about the work that we're doing, promoting it, and making sure you guys know about it. So the fact that you're here today is really an honor to have you with us. I know time is precious, so yeah, I think that's about it.